One of the questions I get asked the most is where do I get my CC from, or where do I download my custom content from? And I realized I don't actually have one video where all of the custom content is in one place. So in this video, I'm going to go through my most favorite custom content creators, the CC I use the most that you might see the most in my videos, and I'm going to provide all the links to these items in the description down below. That way you can come back to this video when you want to download something and you can easily click the link. So we'll go through some Creator Sim options, and then we'll also do build and buy. So in Creator Sim, there's a few creators who do stand out. Grim Cookies is one of them. Grim Cookies is also Australian. And I particularly love Grim Cookies' hairs, which are really easy to see because they have these like beautiful cohesive thumbnails, which really helps. And I've actually also collaborated with Grim Cookies on a couple of Creator Sim packs as well, which you can check out on my website if you scroll to the bottom, or you can check it out on Grim Cookies Patreon, which I'll link below. But Grim Cookies has a ton of awesome hairs and styles that you guys will love. And the other thing that Grim Cookies often does is creates add-on packs. So for example, Cottage Living, Grim Cookies altered some of the clothes and hairstyles to be a little bit more flattering in my opinion. This is also an example, the Moschino hair was lengthened, I believe, for this Grim Cookies hairstyle. So it like flawlessly goes with the rest of your game and it doesn't look like custom content. We collaborated on a lot of basic pieces. So for example, we collaborated on some like athletic wear that should be really handy in lots of basic colors, and like bike shorts, things that you kind of always need, but you might not be able to find in the game in a plain version. So like pencil skirts, jeans, and then we have them like in nude, neutral colors as well, which I personally really love. So I use these all the time. We also created these stunning dresses as well. And I mean, Grim Cookies did all the hard work of actually making these assets, but I contributed to what kind of assets we wanted to create. Also a koala nightgown, hello, cute. There's also some male items as well. Grim Cookies loves catering for the male Sims too, which is great. And I'll also add that my Sims have, I think, the Lazarus 3 skin retexture. So if you're wondering what body shader I use, I'm pretty sure I have the Lazarus 3 on here, which is by Grim Cookies. The eyebrows I use a lot are by Green Llamas. Green Llamas creates some awesome eyebrows and hairs. That's probably what I use the most from them. I use body hair by Lumia. So if you want male body hair in lots of varied colors and designs, Lumia is the way to go. I have some small tattoos that Grim Cookies and I made. I don't actually have that much CC makeup. I basically just use Grim Cookies lips. I think they've always been really, really nice. I also use Urban Sims, but I need to download those as well as her nails. And I also always use the Grim Cookies eyeshadow. For lashes, I use Kijoko 3D lashes. That's something that a lot of people use. But my secret is I use a Plum Bob juice overlay to make them thicker and, in my opinion, make them look a little bit more Maxis Match. Whereas I think the Kijoko ones can work as alpha or Maxis Match. So that's how I thicken them up a bit. Other hairs I have are by A. Harris Brittany. I've got loads of their hairs. Oh my gosh, I have so many hairs by them. And I'll also point out that A. Harris Brittany makes some really beautiful hairs as well that are more diverse. I mean, Grim Cookies does as well, but they've been doing some crazy nice work with hairlines. So it works for a range of nationalities for your Sims. Quirky Introvert is another newer custom content creator I've discovered. Or maybe they've been around for a while, but I only discovered them recently. And I fell in love with their really long hairs that are very like Maxis Match and gorgeous. Again, they offer lots of different kinds of hairs, which are lots of different designs and styles. I just love these. They're so long and like extra. Oh, and then I also have the collab. This is by Quirky Introvert, by the way. That was for the wedding pack with Jolly Bean, HFO, and Centate. So I also have some of those wedding hairs too. So just going back to Grim Cookies, gorgeous different hairstyles. I love this sim. And yeah, for male Sims, I'm one of those people who don't give the male Sims as much attention. I'm sorry, I don't have as many hairs and clothes, but I do have some really great hairs by Grimm Cookies. A. Harris Brittany has some great styles too. I should get more though. And then I use mostly my Grimm Cookies collab for like basic male knits and tops. And then for female outfits, like I said, I have Grimm Cookies. I also have a lot of Sentate outfits too. I feel like Sentate has some incredible high fashion pieces that are very Maxis Match, which I didn't even realize existed until only a few months ago, and it was the best discovery ever. So you'll see me using a lot of these items. Quirky Introvert has some nice pieces as well. And then I also have some pieces by my Shuno-san, who's probably, at least I've seen them do more build and buy items. So I was really excited when I discovered that they do a lot of these beautiful Creator Sim assets too. And then of course we have a Harris Brittany, who's also collaborated with some other custom content creators as well with clothing. They have a lot of really nice like everyday items. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else in Creator Sim I use a lot. Jewelry wise, Sentate has a lot of feature jewelry, hoops and whatnot, and also Quirky Introvert has a couple of items, and there's also the wedding collab that I really like too. So let's check out Build and Buy. I don't even know how to like go through this with you guys, there's so much. I guess I can start with like one creator at a time. So there's Harry, who also has collaborated with Felix Andre on several packs, which I'll show you soon. But Harry also makes their own content. And one of my favorites is the Brownstone pack. So there's a lot of these like super contemporary, beautiful items, marble kitchen set, or it can be concrete, etc. Tables. I mean, it would take me so long to go through all of the items individually, but you can kind of get a look of it and know what to look up on Patreon if you want to join and download this stuff for yourself. But there's also like beautiful windows and doors to go with this pack, archways, they're kind of warehousey, but also the traditional brownstone look and feel as well. So if you're into building apartments, that pack was pretty incredible. Harry's also done a collection of country kitchen counters, as well as like country furniture. There's a whole country set. There's a Brutalist bathroom set, which uses like terrazzo pieces to create like bathroom benches and stunning sinks and like a groovy toilet, shower, bathtub, pot plants. I mean, if you want some really high quality Maxis Match custom content, you know Harry's got it. I mean, look at this stuff. It's ridiculous in the best way. Brownstone coffee table. I mean, what I actually did is just supported Harry on Patreon, and I just downloaded everything Harry releases. Now, if you want more Harry than this, one of my favorite packs that Harry created with Felix Andre is the Kitchen pack, which, as you probably guessed, is a kitchen pack with dining tables, beautiful plants, decor, sinks, bars, lots of kitchen decor, which I use all the time. Glasses. I mean, this is such a good like basic kit to have. Another pack they did was the bathroom pack, which I always use the curtains from this pack. I love these like sheer curtains. They also have stunning mirrors, so much good stuff. And this is all bathroom themed. There's also heaps of like stunning modern windows, modern doors, bifold doors, and of course these like infinity windows that you can make to be any size you want. And I've really enjoyed playing around with those. Oh my gosh, and then it has like these lounges. Oh, I forgot about these. These are so good. I mean, you're gonna love this pack as well. They also did the Tiny Travelers, which is all based on kids content. So if you want to spice up your kids' bedroom, make it more interesting and gorgeous, you can get like these little traveler themed beds and things for kids and toddlers in lots of different colors. And I pick white. And like wall decor and toy boxes and pandas, and I mean, there's so many cute, fun things in this set. And it's all Maxis Match. I just love it. I could go on and on about these two, but I'll stop there. I think you get the idea that I'm a big fan. There's the Delicious pack, which I created with Little Dicker. Little Dicker made all of the objects. but we kind of worked together to think about the look and feel of them. Basically, this pack, the idea was that it can combine flawlessly with your Sims game, not look out of place, and it's just like basic counters in either core basic colors, or there's also like a more colorful set as well with like olive greens, mint greens, yellows, etc. And these windows, which I just loved, these are designed to be like put right behind the kitchen benches. So you can have that window behind your stove. We also created splashbacks in clear and mirrored, sinks. We created a giant fridge, and Ravasheen helped us. So you can actually put your kids' drawings on the fridge with magnets. That's like such a cool thing you can do with this. And then we have a whole heap of decor objects as well. So we've got lots of little trinkets and stuff. Beautiful lights. Look at the shine on these. Appliances, things just to make your home look more homely. Oh, and this awesome tea maker. So there's lots in there, as well as some new flooring and wallpapers. And then Little Dicker has also made other items that I love. These I use all the time. These are like bedside tables that I actually really want to get in real life. You can see them better out here. So I love those. Little Dicker just released a like country pack. There's a new Roman columns pack, which is pretty awesome. The sleek slumber pack was pretty amazing with this bed. Again, I could show you so much of Little Dicker's work, but I feel like you guys need to check it out yourselves on their Patreon. Oh, and Little Dicker also did the Greasy Goods set, where you can make like your own fast food place, amongst many other things. Grim Cookies, who I showed you before, has also been doing a lot of build and buy objects too, and right now I'm obsessed with their Monstera basic windows and doors. Like these I wish were just already in The Sims 4 because they're just so basic and versatile and like so good. So there's archways, it's very thorough, like all of these items come in all heights, I believe, all the swatches you could want. I mean, you just can't really go wrong with these. They can be traditional, warehousey, modern, very versatile. I also really liked the modern office collection that Grim Cookies did with like this beautiful big computer and like little items. Oh my gosh, I use this pot plant all the time. And the glasses, I love the glasses. And like the shelf. Another creator I've recently discovered is Charlie Pancakes. Charlie Pancakes makes a lot of really lovely items, but recently I discovered their small collection. And it's basically like a kids' room collection or almost like a nursery collection. And there's bunk beds for kids and just like really beautiful soft patterns that would look amazing in a kid's bedroom and just like so many nice things. And I believe the crib you might even be able to use as an actual crib in the game. Yeah, so there's a bassinet override if you want a different bassinet, but there's just so many cute items. And one of my favorite things is this rug. Probably easier to see in this lighting, but this rug is really sweet as well. And they also did a kitchen collection, which is really good. It's just like a basic, it actually goes really nicely with the small collection, but there's just like lots of different bench tops and basic marbles and cupboards. And it's like, it's a small collection, but it's kind of got everything you would want to put in your game. My Shuno son, I briefly mentioned as well in Creator Sim. They've been creating a lot of like minimal packs. Also, sorry about this like visual tearing. That's not the creator's fault. That's my graphics card. But they've created like these beautiful, simple lounge sets and armchairs and like beautiful benches with like drapery on them. Bathroom sets, which are really nice. They kind of remind me of Japanese aesthetic. But there's just so much here, as well as like lights and outdoorsy types of awnings or pergolas. Oh, and that's right. They've recently created like a little art set. So there's all of these like art things that you can put in a studio. So if you have some artsy Sims, you might like to have a look at this set. And they just come in like really basic timber colors. So whether you use dark timbers, light timbers, white, black, you're covered. Oh, and I love these vines as well. Beautiful. I need to get more of their things. Another creator whose work I'm so into, they're just so amazing, is Pierism, and they made the Oak House collection, which is a series of packs with the same aesthetic, and it is honestly just amazing. But they've made so much more than those packs as well. Actually, I don't think I even have Oak House in my game at the moment. So these are their other packs. This is Living Room mini set. This is a newer one, I think. Love this couch. This might be my new favorite modular so far. They've also got like another set that's a little bit more traditional. Of course, these come in all different colors. This bed is also incredible. I love this bed. How nice is that? And it's totally Max's match. Like, you can't go wrong. Oh, these mirrors I use a lot as well. Plants galore, lemons, cushions, stunning coffee tables. I mean, come on, this is so refined. And they recently did like a coffee cold brew shop where it's like a little bit more European looking, I think. And yeah, I don't even have the Oak House here. The Oak House is insane. I don't know what happened to my Oak House. Oh, and then we have their kitchen, the rolled Scov kitchen, which is really nice as well. I mean, it's just so good. Got their sinks, ovens, stovetops, dishwashers. Oh, and these are really great as well. These are from the Calderon set. So these are wardrobes and they look like built-in wardrobes. So that's really handy too. Then there's Sixum CC, I absolutely love. They've done so many different kinds of items. Most recently, they did a whole heap of these doors, like barn doors. So these are sliding doors that like slide open and shut. They have like rustic lighting, barbecues, lights. These are kind of like dresses as well. So you can make like a risen wardrobe. I mean, look at this outdoor fireplace. And one thing that I really love is their decor and their plants. I use this plant all the time. Like, they have so many good plants. Like, I can't stop using them. Look at this bathtub. I mean, what the heck? Oh, I've also been using this table a lot. I love this table, especially in the black. Such a nice table. These are end tables in marble. This is a new release as well, a dining chair. So this could actually sit around this table and your Sims can dine at it. How good does that look? I mean, they just have so much. Oh, they also did a bar cart. This reminded me so much of something you'd find at West Elm. And then there's all of these different items you can put on it as well. I also use this alarm clock all the time. It's funny how there's just some small things that you like always use and they're just like tiny things that you love. Oh, this is a great fireplace too, very classic. Oh my gosh, and then there's the outdoor furniture. Then there's the swing lounge you can sit on. There's a whole outdoor set where you can use this and have your like Sims sit at it. Beautiful doors that open. Oh, and then there's the Luxe Vanity. I mean, Sixum's done a lot of different kinds of aesthetics. I mean, this is so cute. Oh, and actually, Sixum was also the person who made these blow-up flamingo floaties. These I got asked a lot about, so your Sims can lounge on these in the pool. And then there's Peacemaker, who I've only got their lounge at the moment. I thought this was like a really lovely basic lounge. And it's modular as well, so it has all of the extra pieces. As long as you have Dream Home Decorator, that'll work. But they have lots of great items too. So those are pretty much like the main creators I go to. But of course, I'm always looking for new CC to put in my game. So definitely comment down below if there's anyone that you think I'd like to check out. I have a few on my list already. And in terms of like wallpapers, build and buy mode, flooring, I do get flooring from all of these creators as well. And particularly Peacemaker, who I don't have much of their furniture at the moment, but I did want to show you guys some of their timber flooring. They did some recolors of the eco lifestyle floorings, which are really nice. Little Dicker and I did these floorboards for our kitchen set. And in terms of wallpapers, I know a lot of you guys are interested in the wallpapers I use. I'll give a few special mentions. The Tiny Twavelers wallpapers are very, very cool. And make sure to check out all of their swatches because the swatches can vary a lot. So this is where I get my clouds and jungle themes from. Oak House wallpaper from Pierism. just nice neutral colors. Charlie made the small wallpaper, like the kid's bedroom, beautiful basic colors. Little Dicker and I made the, I don't know how you say it, stucker, and the sleek paint job. And also these were my personal favorite swatches that I created with Little Dicker. Little Dicker did all the hard work, but I was just there to kind of say, I like this color. So they're really great basics too. Oh, and I also love this stone that we made together too. Oh, and the bathroom marble wall needs a special mention too, because this is so versatile as well. The mod I need to re-put in my game is the Twisted Mexi free build cam, which basically means in build mode, you can go into your tab camera mode. I need to re-put that in my game. But I will shout out a few mods I've used recently. Oh my gosh, I just saw this. Pierism's cold brew coffee shop counters. I did not know these were coming. That is so exciting. The Pancake One and Mizuo Yuki, they created the color sliding mod that I've used in the past, where you can actually use a color slider on your Sim's hair and clothes. I'm still a Patreon of theirs because I just think that's so awesome. Weabasu created the more columns in Creator Sim, the UI cheats extension. Oh, actually Arnie's mod I do have, which is the Plum Fruit mod. They also did the Farmland mod, which was amazing. The Plum Fruit mod is where you can have like Apple products in your game, so your phones are nicer, the computers are really nice as well. And they look like Mac products, but with a Sims twist called Plum Fruit. Farmland was absolutely incredible. I played this and had so much fun. And they also created the Brook Heights open world mod as well. Another creator is a Logical Simmer. This isn't for mods, but this is more for build and buy. They created like a Sims Kia pack. They make lots of add-on packs. For example, for Tiny Living Plus came with a whole heap of new items made from the Tiny Living items. So a lot of these I need to add to my game, as well as like a home office kit. Oh, I forgot to show you guys Ravasheen. I do have Ravasheen in my game. The family portraits I have in some of my saves are by Ravasheen, which are technically a mod, I think. And they're working with a whole photographic memory mod right now, which means you can turn your photos into Polaroids and calendars and canvases and remove the gnomes and fingers from photos. There's also a composting bin, which I love. A gardening care system, like the Ravasheen makes incredible mods. Lumpino does some mods and makes gameplay a lot more detailed. The Woohoo Wellness is really interesting. Kawaii Stacy is another mod creator who makes like amazing mods where you can have proms and extra celebrations and events. And also Ice Cream for Breakfast. I don't think I mentioned them, but I have some of their assets in my game as well. Creator Sim assets and hairs, clothing items. I really need to download a whole heap of their stuff as well. So I guess this has been helpful for me as well, because I've realized all the stuff that I've accidentally taken out of my game that I need to re-download. So that's good. But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to download some of the CC linked in the description down below, and if possible, do please support the Patreons of these creators if you find yourself using a lot of their content, if you're able to do so. And thank you to the CC creators for giving us so many amazing things to enrich our games with. We feel very spoiled and very lucky. Anyway guys, I hope you're having a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you are in the world. I'll speak to you soon. Tag tag!